I got for like and subscribe to my channel and be sure to click the bell button.
Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, whichever one it is. If this is your first time, my name is Sweetney, and welcome to Fluff, where we use walking workouts to lose weight, and we just work to getting into overall better health, whatever that looks like. You'll see, because it's a journey. Every day is an adventure through life as I navigate and figure out this thing. Now, before we get started, you got your trusty bottle of water, you are dressed and ready to walk, and that you're ready to stretch, because stretching is important. Me, I be popping body parts at times, so that's how I know stretching is essential. So without further ado, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that stretch felt great. Let's do some shoulder rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the front. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do some arm rolls. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do the warrior pose. Feet positioned like so. Comfortably lean your right leg forward. That's my right, might be your left. Arms up like this and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's stretch the other side. Reposition your feet like so. I forgot to tell you, Pinky's with us today, so you know what that means. We are counting our steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's bring it back to the top. And let's reach for our goals, our dreams, our aspirations, our desires. And just know that they're literally right here within your grasp. So reach up, grab them, bring them down into your heart, set your intentions in place. Now let's take it back out to the top and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go toe diving. Touch your toes or go as far as you can without bending your knees, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it back up to the top. Slowly, because you don't want to have a head rush. That's happened to me before. That's why I always say that. So let's walk. Let's walk. Get off. Let's go. Let's walk. Something that's going to always keep you motivated on those days you don't feel like getting up and dedicating this time to yourself is your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you walking? Is it because you understand the importance of having better health? Is it because, like me, you feel the need to lose a little bit of the fluff? Or maybe a lot, depending on where we are in our journey, right? I've come quite a ways, and I still feel like I have a ways to go. We're starting off this walk kind of slow, and then we're going to pick it up, okay? Let's walk. Let's walk, get off. Let's go. Life is a journey, but it's also an adventure. So let's make it fun. Make the most of this. You know? Whatever the reason is. Your why is important. And moreover, it's important to you. So keep that in mind when you wake up. You're like, oh, man, I don't feel like getting up to work out. Why you want to work out in the first place? Why do you feel the need? Because your health is important. Your health matters. We are not an octopus. My arm gets chopped off tomorrow. It's not going to grow back. I can get a prosthetic, but an octopus has no prosthetics. Then I will go back. What I'm saying is we have to take care of our body. We have to take care of our vessel, our body. This is the only one we're getting in this life. In this life, if you believe in that type of thing, so you know that want to take care of yourself. Because this is your experience. And guess what? If you're overweight, you've experienced that. Now it's time for the next thing. It's time to experience endurance. What it means to endure, to really make it to the finish line. And this is why this is a journey. But there's so many things that you learn along the way that's going to help you reach your goal and maintain it, right? And that's also the beauty of the journey. What you picked up along the way that you can utilize and put in your tool belt, right? Just imagine you're a plumber and you got on your plumber's belt. They have a lot of stuff. They got measuring tape, they got screwdrivers, they got hammers. And he uses all his tools to get the job done. That's what we're doing in life. We're utilizing all of the tools that we have in our tool belt. This is no different. So as we walk, imagine yourself wearing your tool belt. Think about what's in your tool belt. You know? The biggest part of anything is not always the physical. It's the mental aspect that you have to overcome. Endurance? Oh yeah. Endurance has a lot to do, and I mean a lot to do, with mental health, mental clarity, mental state of mind, and being in a good headspace. You know, I'll look in the mirror and just be like, oh man, I gotta let myself go. Woe is me. No. You can look in the mirror and say, wow, I have let this get out of control. It's time to do something about it. And you know what? Some people think, oh, I don't have no money for a gym membership. Oh, I don't have no money for the expensive workout equipment that I see coming across my TV screen. You don't need any of that. As long as you got 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 foot after the next. That's the first step to getting there. So just take this first step and then one after the next, after the next, after the next. That's how we get there. That's how you get there. Anything else that you want to do after that, it's a freaking bonus. But honestly, get up and walk. Move that body. Yeah, move that body. That's how you're gonna get there. If you feel self-conscious about how you look, well, I'm in my living room. There's no one around, except for you. But you know what? If you've seen any of my earlier videos, I make these videos to hold myself accountable. I do. Because I make these videos, guess what I gotta do? I have to get up. I have to walk. I turn this camera on. And it keeps me on task. You know what? When I first started this journey back in December, I told myself, I said, sweetie, your biggest issue is endurance and accountability. Like I'll start stuff, right? And after like couple weeks. I'll get bored with it. I'll stop. But I said, no, you gotta keep going, right? And then like a week after I started making these videos, I got hurt. I was in the boot. I got sad, y'all. You can't even tell. I was sad in those videos. I was depressed. And I was like, you know what? If I say giving up on myself is never an option, I gotta find a way to get this workout done, even with this boot on. So, some of the earlier videos, and that boot was heavy. I'm not gonna lie, that boot was freaking heavy. But I was doing those walking workouts. And you know, I was really proud of myself. I was like, you know what, sweet. If you can get up and you can get through these workouts and dragging along this third leg, because that's what it felt like, y'all. Having that boot on, I felt like I had a third leg. I said, if we can sit here and do this, we can do anything. We can get the job done. So, here we now find ourselves in April, and I'm still here, and I'm still walking. At least 5 days a week, this is what I do. I'm very proud of myself, because I haven't given up on myself. And you know what? Even when I get to my weight loss goal, I don't feel like I'm the type of person who will ever just be able to just not work out. I don't think so. I think I need to just continue walking. Keep this a part of my routine. I think it's a great way to start the day. I did say we were going to speed it up, didn't I? Well, come on. But yes, I think that walking is a great thing to keep in my arsenal, in my tool belt, as I stay on this journey for better health, even when I reach my weight loss goal, because I'm not just walking to lose weight, I'm looking for overall better health. As I get older and wiser, I realize, you know, like, okay, you ever watch that TV show called Today? Like, The Today Show, right? Now, I don't know, because I haven't watched it in a long time, but this is what really inspires me. The Smuckers segment, okay? Now, if you've never seen the show, then you don't know what I'm talking about. Let me explain. So, I live over here on the East Coast, so around 8:30 in the morning, they have this segment called Smuckers, and they always show a person that's 100 plus years old, and they show you a beautiful photo of the person, right? And then they go telling you all the things that this person does. And I was like, what? As I sat there, right? I was sitting there. As I sat there and I'm watching these segments day by day, I'm like, these old people are very active. I mean, I saw people that were still in all kinds of clubs, that got out and walked every day, that were at the gym, regularly working on themselves. And what I came to the conclusion is that these people who made it to 100, they didn't get there by being a slouch. Oh no, they never stopped working on themselves. They realized the importance of better health and keeping up their health as they got older in life, as they aged up, right? And I'm telling you, man, some of these people, they look absolutely amazing. Many of them, they don't look 100. I look at these pictures like, they look 80. She look like she's 75. But they're 100. Now, you say, sweet, those pictures could have been taken when they were 80. They could have been taken when they were 75. And guess what? You're right. But all of them, almost all these pictures every day that I'm looking at, and this is over a course of some years, you know? And then when my schedule started changing, you know, I wasn't able to watch the Today Show. But I'm still like, man, I always thought about it. Those people who turned 100, they all were doing things. They were in some kind of a club. They were active. I mean, they were doing things. They weren't just sitting around. They were getting up, walking. I remember there was like this one old guy, and I mean, he was getting up and he was walking like 10 miles every day, like 5 there, 5 back. And I'm like, huh? Because I 5 miles. And 2.5 there, 2.5 back. And by the time I got back to the house, I was exhausted. But the kids, they was kids. I know they was exhausted like I was, but I was like, oh my goodness. But I gotta keep doing it. It wasn't something I could do every day, I'll be honest and say that. But I did try to do it at least a couple times out of the week. And I had looked up the distance from my house to the distance to the zoo, which is where I was walking. I was this trail I was walking to, and it was like a total of 5 miles. It took me like over a month of me walking to realize, let me see how far I'm walking as I'm on this trail. When I realized I was walking 5 miles, I felt so proud. Because if I would have looked it up in the beginning, I'm like, shoot, I ain't walking up 5 miles. Who? Not me. Well, after I had been doing it, and I looked it up, I was like, wow, I cannot believe I've been walking 5 miles. Like 3 times out of the week. That's 15 miles. I was feeling so proud. Like, that's something that I have been doing. No one can take away from me. I did that. You know what? And as you're on this journey, no one can take away your progress. No one can take away the little and the big milestones that you overcome as you are on this journey. Because you did that. And right now, you're doing that. Right now, in this moment, as we walk, as we take these steps, you are working at it. So don't beat yourself up and don't beat yourself down. Lift yourself up. Be proud of everything that you do. If it was hard to drag yourself out of bed today, you may want to get up and walk with me. But guess what? You're here. And that's something to accomplish, because guess what? You could have rolled over and gave up on yourself for today. But you did. And I love you for it. I love you for loving yourself enough to say, I'm enough. Let me get up. Let me get this done. Let's get this body moving. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. Nobody else is gonna want this as bad as you. No one. And I'm telling you, as you start to see those little results, it's not always about the scale. So go ahead and get yourself a measuring tape. Measure yourself. And just count. I have measuring tapes. I don't use them on myself though. I don't. The clothes tell me everything I need to know, not the scale. But I'll be like, oh man, I haven't worn this in 3 years. Oh, I can fit this. I'm so happy. Yeah, I don't need a scale to tell me that. The clothes told me that. So yeah, just know inside your heart, as long as you're getting up, you're doing it, you're trying, you're not giving up on yourself. Just celebrate those small wins. It's not always about the big victory. Remember, little things, they amount to big things. Let me say this. When somebody that you know passes away, right? The person that you love, think about them all the time. What is it that you're actually thinking about? Are you thinking about when you went on those grand vacations together? No? You might just be thinking about when you needed an ear, someone to talk to, and they were there to listen. That's a small thing. But those small moments, they equal and add up to bigger things. You gotta know that. So yes, celebrate those small wins. They are just as important, if not more important, than the big wins. Yeah. You want to cool it down, so let's speed it up. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Take it up to the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's reach for our toes, family. Go as far as you can. And hold. Don't bend your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it back up to the top. Oh man, it's the second day. Why did I stop for a drink? I'm gonna take one after this, cause I need it. Okay, we walked 1,846 miles. It's a great way to start off our day. I'm really proud of you. And guess what? If you listen to the sound of my voice, okay. If you listen to the sound of my voice, that means you've made it to the end of today's video. So give yourselves a round of applause. I'm giving you a round of applause if you don't do it for yourself. Because I'm proud of you. Giving up on yourself is never an option. I'm going to always be here to motivate you and push you to be the best version of yourself. I love you, family. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.